Hey guys, welcome back to Comic Talk. Today, gonna be talking about Man of Steel since the DC Extended Universe ended with Aquaman 2. Gonna be talking about every single DC Extended Universe movie. And we're starting with the first one, Man of Steel. Recently rewatched it. Again, I really did enjoy it. I watched it in the theaters when it came out in 2013. I really enjoyed it when it came out. I'm like kind of down in the middle of like this fan base of there is certain people who really love Man of Steel. This is like their favorite Superman movie of all time, and then there's certain people who like this is the worst comic book movie of all time. I'm like in the middle. I did enjoy it, but I still do think that there is problems with the movie. One of my favorite parts of the movie is, Henry Cavill as Superman. I think there is glimpses of him being a great Superman in this movie. I think he has the looks. I think the way he talks is very Superman-esque. I do wish that the suit was a little bit more brighter. I wanted more brighter blues, the brighter S, the brighter yellow. I think that would have been really cool. I don't really care about the no trunks. My favorite Superman suit is the new 52 suit, but I really do want it more of a brighter Superman suit, and I wish we got to see more of that, because his whole suit was like laced with like Kryptonian lettering. I think that was really cool concept and something unique that we really haven't seen before in any other Superman movie. So I thought that was really unique, but we really didn't get to see it because of how dark the whole movie was and how like toned down the colors were on his suit. So I really wish it was more closer to the one that we got in Justice League or Zack Snyder's Justice League with the brighter Superman suit. I thought that was really cool to see. But again, I think the action scenes are great. Everybody who's cast in it is perfect. Amy Adams as Lois Lane is probably one of my favorite Lois Lanes I've ever seen from a movie. I think she did a great job as Lois Lane. And so she wasn't just some damsel in distress. She was actually, a competent character in, this Superman movie. The action scenes were great, very cinematic. But again, Zack Snyder has a very particular way of, directing movies. He has his own style. Like, every director has their own style of, directing movies. But, Zack Snyder has, very beautiful cinematography, very dark tone. And I think it works for some characters. I think Zack Snyder is a great director. I really love 300. I love The Watchmen. And just all of his movies have beautiful scenes. The cinematography in his movies are fantastic. I don't think a lot of people are going to be disagreeing with me on that. But his tone of some of his movies don't really translate to some of the characters that he was trying to portray. Like, I don't think it translates for Superman, but for Batman, I think it's very, I think that's a lot of people's favorite adaptation of Batman is, Ben Affleck's Batman and Batman vs Superman. I would really want to see him do like a Swamp Thing or, just a darker tone character. I think he would do great for that. But, for a light, hopeful character like Superman, I don't think it really translated to I don't think it really translates his stylistic of, directing. But again, I think all the side characters were casted very well. I just don't think the script was as good as it could have been. There was a lot, there was some scenes where like when Superman is arrested, where he's talking about the S on his chest, where it means hope, and where he comes from, the S means hope. And when he's messing with, the guys on the other side of the one-way glass, where he's basically saying like, I can see you have like a chocolate bar in your left pocket or whatever, which I liked how he's messing with them. So there's like those little scenes where we get glimpses of, great scenes of Superman, but then there's other scenes where Pa Kent is stopping him from saving them when Pa Kent's gonna go save the dog, and there's a tornado. And I think there's a different way to go about that scene. I'm not the best writer, so I don't know how a better way to go about it, but I think there is a better way to go about that scene. And then there's that controversial scene at the end where he kills Zod. I don't hate as much as other people hate it. I think there's people who are like, that's the worst scene that should have been cut out from the whole movie, which I think there's another way that they could have gone with that scene as well and deliver the same message, where he has to choose like saving this family and, you know, not killing Zod. I think there was a better way to do that than that scene, but I think I can see where Zack Snyder was going for in that scene. Overall, I think I really did enjoy it. The action when he's fighting Zod and that cinematic, you know, fighting scenes, I thought that was super cool to see, especially at the theater. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is super cool. But again, I did enjoy. I give it kind of like a 7 out of 10 for this movie. So did you guys enjoy Man of Steel? Did you not enjoy it? What camp are you in? Do you really love it? Do you really not love it? Or do you think Zack Snyder is a better appointed for another character? Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at talk.com if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in another video.